I mean, this is definitely a crazy game right here.
Let's see. Are the Bengals going to be able to get a stop?
An interception would be huge. Or a sack.
Well, he's dangerous right here. He's dangerous right here.
He just loves running around.
Another escape artist move. And he...
Oh, yeah!
Stripped it.
That was interesting. And he went out of bounds.
Wow.
They're in field goal range, right? But there's too much time left.
He just ran off like 14 seconds, just running all over.
He looks like...
That's really good defense by Cincinnati.
Yeah. Both teams have played great defense today.
He tried to turn the corner, but...
Both teams just doing everything they can.
He never stepped out of bounds. Until he ended up, you could see his toes were barely in bounds still. That ends up being a pretty damn good play.
True. 2 more yards is first and goal. And they're going to pitch. Oh, and that's a first down.
They're going to measure it.
Nah.
No.
He definitely made it.
His head got passed. The ball never went past. Is that...
Damn.
A lot of times what happens is, but under 2 minutes, the NFL, you don't have to, there's no challenge flag. So the NFL usually look at the spot. They'll probably go back to...
I mean, you might as well.
At this point, it's definitely time for a change.
I forget what the rule is, if you can challenge under 2 minutes or not. Or if everything just goes to the booth.
I think everyone goes to the booth. But Kansas City already
Did they lose their challenge?
They used their challenge in like...
Did they lose it? Or did they win a challenge?
They won.
Then you get it back.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Unlike the NBA, which is...
So stupid, dude.
It's like, I challenge this. Okay, yeah, well, you're right. But too bad for you. You don't get another
You
one.
win, but you still lose.
Talk about an unfortunate reality.
I'm kind of surprised they don't look at the spot and try to remeasure because it was close.
Yeah.
A lot of times they'll go back and look at where the guy's knee went down.
Yeah, like they did to us.
I'm kind of surprised too.
Instead, the Bengals just took a timeout.
They just took a timeout for no reason?
They
No.
have one now.
Well, they got to look at stopping the clock, dude, if they score a touchdown.
Stop him.
Yeah!
The clock's gonna run down.
Well,
Now Cincinnati just took another timeout.
that's their last one. What is Zach Taylor even doing? Nobody knows indeed.
It's a weird situation for the Bengals because if Kansas City's going to score a touchdown, if that's going to be inevitable, it'd be better for the Bengals if it happened right now because you still have time to come back. But clearly, you're not going to let them score a touchdown because if you can hold them a 3, there you go. But Kansas City's in total control because they can basically just run the clock out and take shots at the end zone. They're probably going to keep trying to run it.
Hold him.
Yeah, that's right. That's the same thing.
Hold him.
You run it, they don't have any timeouts because no matter what, you get the tie. You're right there. But you're only a few yards out of the end zone.
Hold him.
If you throw a pass, it's risky, but...
Hold him.
Oh,
Mahomes needs
fake the run.
Get him! Dude,
Nice tackle.
Dude, I thought that guy had it, and I thought he ran it up the middle.
Well, he lost yards.
Same
He
here.
lost like 5 or 6 yards.
That guy had it,
Yeah, I
dude.
thought he ran it. I was looking at him like, they're not even tackling him.
That's a great tackle right there. Well, the clock's going to go all the way down now. It's going to keep going. So he's going to get down to like 40 seconds. Under 40 seconds. If they can hold him here,
Oh my god.
it's basically 3rd and 9. Now Kansas City's taking a timeout. The thing is, man, if you can hold them to a field goal, well, here's the problem. They have no way to stop the clock, so this is it. So Burrows isn't going to get back out there unless it's overtime.
Unless
There's no timeout, so the clock will keep going after this down if they hold them, but
10 of 12 career field goals when tied or trailing by 3 points or fewer, including the postseason. In the last 2 minutes of fourth quarter and overtime. He did kick one against the Bills last week, but we'll see what happens here.
The Chiefs are probably gonna win the coin flip, and then they're gonna go down and score an easy touchdown. And then,
good old coin flip.
Good prediction.
The only sport left where they decide the game, freaking coin flip.
yeah.
I feel like the other team should have a chance when it comes to overtime rules. They really should.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we
Well, this is it right here.
Get him!
Said that last week to Mahomes, but of course, with him, he proved everyone wrong.
They're only rushing 3. They're just
Get him.
Shh.
What's going on?
now. Here comes a guy.
He got a whole bunch of time. He lost a fumble. Oh
Are
boy.
they in field goal range now?
Well, that was a really stupid play by Mahomes. They just lost 15 yards. So now it went from being like a 20-yarder to like a 38, 40-yarder.
Holy cow.
Dude, they almost recovered that fumble.
They did.
They almost did. The ball came out and it was recovered.
They're gonna
Oh,
take a
there's-
timeout.
2, 1 there. Call a timeout.
Timeout, Kansas City. They'll put 4 back on the clock.
Yeah.
I'm sure they called it 4.
Okay, I would say.
They said it was 4th and 2, but I don't think it's going to be at that distance. He lost a whole bunch of yards out of that fumble.
I would say
Well,
they could block it, but that would never happen in a playoff game.
you don't see too many fourth.
Think
and
about the
goals.
double doink. It was partially tipped.
You don't see too many 4th and goals where you actually need like 25 yards. That's crazy.
I know, right?
What if this gets blocked?
That would never happen in a playoff game.
Oh my.
Never ever.
Yeah, that's never.
This has been an AFC championship for the ages.
It wouldn't.
Down by 18. Bengals are leading.
Oh no.
I predict
got overtime.
this is going to be like the Bills game. 39 yards in 10 seconds. This time it's from 44. And this kick is good. And we are going to overtime for the second week in a row. Wow.
It's crazy how the dude.
What a game.
How close he is to blocking. Like you can see. I mean,
Shh.
look at how much he misses it.
I'm by a foot.
Yeah, close. All right, well we got OT, and now we come to
I mean,
dumbest part of the game.
that-
of any sporting
That
event
make was
is
more
really-
obvious than the Bills one. That Bills one, he almost missed it a bit to the left.
Should have blocked
Gotta
it.
make an effort at it.
Yeah.
Can't they come up with a better way to determine who gets the ball
But
first?
we are officially going into overtime. I like that poster.
My poster would say,
Could have done it in 12 seconds.
He could have done it in like.
Guess we'll see what happens in overtime.